Your legs are weak, not gym weak, life weak. You can leg press a small car but struggle to sit in a deep squat for more than 10 seconds without your knees filing a complaint. There's an ancient exercise that fixes this. It's been building unshakable leg strength for thousands of years while we've been busy inventing machines with padded seats. It's called the horse stance, and it's about to humble you. The horse stance comes from martial arts, kung fu, karate, you name it. Every martial art worth its salt uses some version of this stance to build leg strength, mental focus, and the kind of endurance that makes your quads scream for mercy. And here's the thing most people don't realize. This isn't just for fighters. This is for anyone whose legs quit before their lungs do. Anyone with knee pain, hip stiffness, or the balance of a newborn giraffe. The horse stance looks simple. Sit low like you're on an invisible chair, hold it, and don't cry. But simple doesn't mean easy. Most people can't hold proper form for 60 seconds without shaking like a chihuahua in a thunderstorm. Let's fix that. First benefit, lower body strength that actually translates to real life. The horse stance hammers your quads, glutes, hamstrings, and adductors all at once. Unlike leg extensions that isolate one muscle in a comfortable seated position, this makes your entire lower body work together under constant tension. And it's isometric, meaning your muscles are working without moving. This builds a different kind of strength, the kind that helps you hold positions, stabilize joints, and not collapse when life puts you in awkward situations. Think about it, getting up from a low couch, squatting down to pick up your kid, sitting on literally any toilet in a public restroom because you refuse to touch the seat. All of these require the exact strength the horse stance builds. Benefit 2, core stability without a single crunch. To hold a proper horse stance, your core has to brace constantly. Your pelvis wants to tilt, your lower back wants to arch, your body wants to cheat in 17 different ways, but you don't let it. You hold the position by engaging your deep core stabilizers, the same ones that protect your spine during heavy lifts and everyday movements. This is functional core training, not the ab burn for Instagram kind, but the kind that keeps your back healthy and your posture solid. After a few weeks of horse stance training, you'll notice your core activates automatically in other exercises. That's your body learning what proper bracing actually feels like. Number 3, hip mobility. And if you sit at a desk all day, your hips are probably tighter than your budget after rent. The wide stance position opens up your hips in a way that sitting never will. It stretches your adductors, those inner thigh muscles that get tight and cranky from too much chair time. At the same time, it trains your hip flexors to lengthen under tension. This is active flexibility, not passive stretching where you just hang out in a position and scroll your phone. Regular horse stance practice can improve your squat depth, reduce hip discomfort, and make you feel less like a rusty robot when you try to move laterally. Benefit 4, knee health. And I know some of you just tensed up reading that because your knees already hate you. Here's the counterintuitive truth. The horse stance, done correctly, can actually improve knee stability. It strengthens the muscles around your knee joint, particularly your VMO and the stabilizers that keep your kneecap tracking properly. The key is proper form. Knees tracking over toes, not collapsing inward. Weight distributed evenly. Controlled depth that matches your current mobility. Start shallow if you need to. There's no shame in a higher stance while your joints adapt. Going too deep too fast is how you turn a rehab exercise into the reason you need rehab. Number 5, mental toughness. Because holding a horse stance is 90% a mental battle. Your legs will burn. Your brain will scream at you to stand up. Every fiber of your being will come up with creative excuses for why you should quit right now. But you don't. You breathe. You stay low. You watch the timer tick down like it's moving through molasses. This teaches you something that carries over to everything else. The ability to stay calm and hold your ground when things get uncomfortable. In workouts, in life, in that meeting where your boss won't stop talking and your legs are asleep from sitting too long. Horse stance is meditation for people who can't sit still because you're too busy trying not to collapse.
Let's nail the form so you actually build strength instead of injuries. Step 1. Stand with your feet wide, about twice shoulder width. Point your toes slightly outward, maybe 15 to 30 degrees. Step 2. Bend your knees and sink down. Your thighs don't need to be parallel to start. Go to a depth you can hold with good form. Step 3. Keep your back straight and pelvis neutral. Don't tuck under or arch excessively. Imagine a string pulling your head toward the ceiling. Step 4. Distribute your weight evenly across both feet. Press through your whole foot, not just heels, not just toes. Step 5. Arms can go on your hips, crossed at your chest, or extended forward for extra balance challenge. Step 6. Breathe. Slow, controlled breaths, not gasping like you're underwater. Now for the mistakes that ruin everything. Mistake 1. Knees caving in. If your knees collapse toward each other, you're putting your joints at risk. Push them out toward your pinky toes. Mistake 2. Leaning forward. Your torso should stay upright. If you're bent over like you're about to throw up, reset and check your form. Mistake 3. Going too deep too fast. Your ego isn't worth a knee injury. Start higher and progress gradually. Mistake 4. Holding your breath. You should be able to breathe. With difficulty, sure, but breathe. If you're not breathing, you're just standing there slowly dying. Here's how to program horse stance without destroying yourself. Beginners, start with 3 holds of 20 to 30 seconds. Rest 60 seconds between. Focus on form, not time. Intermediate, work up to 60-second holds. Add more sets or reduce rest time. Advanced, go for 2 to 3 minute holds or add arm movements, weight, or dynamic transitions to test your stability. Train it 3 to 4 times per week. It's low impact, so recovery is fast. Just don't do it right before heavy squats unless you enjoy suffering. The horse stance is thousands of years old for a reason. It builds leg strength, core stability, hip mobility, and the mental fortitude to not quit when things get hard. Add it to your routine this week. Start with whatever time you can hold with proper form, even if it's 15 seconds. No judgment, just progress. Drop your baseline time in the comments, and if you've never tried horse stance before, type first stance so I know who's about to get humbled. Now go train.